Do you want to discover more joy, peace, and freedom with food, exercise, and your body? Here we bring a compassionate, holistic, and sustainable approach to fitness so you can fully enjoy the life you want and express your unique self with the world. I'm Michelle Roscoe, and I want to help you find fitness freedom. I'm so glad you're here. All right, today is the day after Christmas. At the time of recording this and posting this, Christmas Day 2023 has come and gone. New Year's Day is on the horizon, and with it, 2024. There's a freshness to a new year, however arbitrary and man-made our dates and months are. But there's a sense of hope, a new chapter. 2023 is finished. There's new opportunities, whether that's just in our minds or real. And that's exciting. We bring resolutions, goals, and plans for the new year, especially when it comes to our health. So one of the busiest times of the year for gyms and diets and physical changes is January in the new year. People want to lose weight, eat better, lower their cholesterol, or become fit and toned, maybe start running or complete a task, finally stop their excuses, whatever it is. We have this sense of hope and excitement for the new year. So we make these goals, we plan these resolutions like, this is the year I'm going to X. I'm going to reach my fitness goal this year. However, a study shows that 80% of people abandon their resolutions by January 19th. January 19th, just a few weeks into, not even a few weeks into the new year. So if you're thinking, oh, I'm doomed, I'm the 80%. Instead, I challenge you to ask, how could I become the 20%? How could I be someone who goes beyond the 19th, the first few weeks, and really actually reaches my goal? Most people won't. I will tell you that. Most people won't. But I want to give you some steps and support so that you can reach your fitness goals. If you want to make changes that stick, if you really do want to reach your goals, whatever they are, as long as they're good for you and healthy for you, how do you do it? So I'm a health and fitness coach. I want you to not just have the health and body that you want, that's good for you, but to love the body that you're in, and from that place to live in a way that serves your highest good. And one of the simplest and best ways we can do that is through our fitness and our health. I'm obsessed with learning how to help people make changes from a compassionate place, and not just changes temporarily, but changes that you can sustain and enjoy. So that's what I want to break down for you today. How do you reach your goals? How do you be in the 20% that goes beyond 19th, and probably 5% or less who actually does reach their goals in the new year? How do you feel good about it as well? This sounds like a tall order given the statistics, but I want to share with you how you can do that, not just from my own experience, but from working with clients, about 100 clients around the world, different goals, different backgrounds, different cultures, different lifestyles. So here are 3 steps. And I know some of these you might roll your eyes and be like, oh, I'm going to skip this step. This one doesn't matter. But I want to challenge you to have an open mind as you listen to this. If what you've done in the past hasn't worked for you and you're listening to this episode and you want to find something that does work, at least be open to trying it. So here you go. Number 1, start with acceptance. And this is the hardest part, which is why we're going to eat the frog and get it done with first. Start with acceptance. Accepting yourself exactly as you are. One of the things I said is not just to, reach your goals, but to love the body that you're in. So this might even be hard and a challenge for you, but practically go look in the mirror, like as soon as you can. Maybe you have access to a mirror right now. You can pause it and go look, or take your phone or laptop or whatever you're listening to this on with you and go to the closest mirror if you can, and just look at yourself and take away all labels. Notice what voices are coming up in your head as you're looking. You might be used to saying some pretty negative, mean things about yourself. Maybe your self-talk is okay, but really from a loving place, just look at yourself and be unattached to any negative ideas or thoughts that come up. And just look at yourself and accept yourself as you are. Say, this is me. on this day, at this time, when I'm listening to it, this is how I look. This is what I am. This is my body. And just accepting it at the chorus level. Start with acceptance. And if you can do that, maybe say something kind about yourself. Look at one thing or two things that you like about yourself. Maybe you got a whole list of things, that's all right, that you genuinely, not from a place of ego or inflation, but from just a genuine appreciation for. It might be your hands and what they're able to do. It might be your legs and where they take you. It might be your eyes that you find beautiful. Whatever it is, start with accepting yourself. Start with saying, this is where I am right now and I accept it. Even if you don't like it, you don't have to like it. You don't have to love it. Just accept it. Now, from that place, number 2, and again, you might be rolling your eyes and saying, I don't want to do this. That's stupid. No one has ever said this before. Like, what the fuck is this? The fitness coach telling me to go look in the mirror and accept myself. I want to change myself. That's why I'm listening to this. Challenge you to be open to try it. And it might feel really awkward. It might feel really uncomfortable, but do it. And the more you do it, the better you'll get. That's how things work. Number 2, from that place of acceptance, go into desire. And there's a difference between shame and shoulds and genuine desire. So shame and shoulds feels like maybe a tightness in your chest, or maybe a scratchiness in your throat, or maybe a drop in your stomach, or like, oh, I really should work out more, or I really need to lose weight, or I really I don't like this part of myself, or I look so weak, or I look so skinny, or whatever it is for you. That's shame. If you're feeling that, like, I should do this. Instead, see if you can tap into desire. Think about something that you've wanted that has nothing to do with your body. Like maybe when you were a kid, you really wanted a certain toy, or you wanted to go on a trip. Think about something that came true for you, a desire that came true for you. It could be something small, it could be something big. That genuine desire that I really want this. This is not a should. This is not some kind of pressure that I'm feeling, like this sounds fun to me. And you can know if you're there if you feel excited. So feeling excited about a goal you want to reach or something you want to do. If it's like, I really should lose weight, that's not desire. That's a should. And that's shame, and that's pressure. And it won't work long term. You can push yourself and, white knuckle it, but it's not going to be fun and it's not going to be effective. Go with desire. Maybe a desire for you, like a true, genuine desire would be like, I want to go out and wear this kind of clothes and I want to feel comfortable and proud in it. Or maybe it's like, I really want to be able to run a mile without stopping. Or I really want to be able to, maybe for you, it's like, I want to be able to not obsess about my workouts all the time, or obsess about how I'm eating. I really want to let go a little bit more. Maybe that's your goal. Whatever your desire is, it feels light, it feels exciting, and you feel drawn towards it. That's how you know you're in deep desire. Now, once you're from that place, you start with acceptance, you go into deep desire. Number 3, from that place, you set doable habits. So thinking about who is the person, if I want to, let's say one of your desires is to run a mile, okay? Run a mile, run it, not walk it. You want to run a mile. If you are that person, working back from that person who's able to do a mile of running without stopping, what do they do? What kind of habits do they have? What kind of attitude do they have around running? How do they see themselves? Setting those doable habits based on an identity of where you want to be is how you're going to get there. So I was just on a coaching call with my client, and we were talking about some goals in the new year, and I shared that one of my goals that I'm excited about is running a half marathon race with my girlfriend. I've done half marathon distances, but never a race, never like an official thing. And I used to run a lot, but I've not run as much lately, and I'm trying to build up to it just for fun. It's a fun challenge. It's a goal to work towards together with my girlfriend, which is why I'm excited. So for me personally, working back from that place of, I've already accomplished my 5K. I'm a person who does 5Ks, who has fun doing them, who gets good times. Like, working back from that, what kind of habits do I need to have in my life? What are things that I do every day or every week or every month to get there? And then once you set those habits, and this is kind of like a sub point after these 3 steps, is you make it happen. You make it happen in your schedule. You put it down as what you're going to do. You give yourself some leeway. You identify challenges. You identify obstacles. You set your environment up for success. And you constantly remind yourself of the person who's already done it. And you embody that and you take it with you. And if you follow these steps, I know that you can reach your goals. But I will say, and I'm just going to be honest with you, it's harder to do it alone. It's harder to do it without, I guess, that awareness that can come from an outside perspective, or even some accountability or support. You ultimately have to trust yourself and be able to do it on your own. No one can do it for you. That's a fact. No one can do it for you. And you can try to lean on people, but if you're always leaning on people, you're going to always have to lean on someone else to make it happen. And ultimately, you are in charge of your life and you're responsible for your actions, and you're the one who can make it happen. But getting support and getting accountability, getting knowledge and information, having structure, having strategies, those are so super, super helpful when you are in it, not just you and you, but you and others, and having a community, having an expert help you and guide you through this. That's the most valuable thing you could have. So if that's you and something that you're wanting for yourself, I encourage you to check out the link in my show notes. I talk about this every episode, the Healthy Heroes. It's a program, a community program. It's month by month or year by year, where you get workouts, you get nutrition guidance, you get whole years long worth of knowledge and training about nutrition and exercise, mindset and lifestyle, so you can really make changes that last, that help you live the life that you really desire, and not just create a life that you want, but love the life that you have, and from there, living in a way that serves your highest good. And if you're interested, you can go to the link in my show notes. You can also email me, michelle@mlroscoe.com, or go to my Instagram, DM me at michelleandroscoe. The link is in my show notes. But I personally care about you getting to know yourself better, trusting yourself more, loving the body that you're in, the life that you're in, and doing that through fitness. And that's what the Healthy Heroes is all about. I love it so much, and I want to invite you into it. And if you go to that link in the show notes and you read about it, and it hits you in some way, if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me. But join. If it hits you, it means it's something is aligning with you. But if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. If you liked this, if you enjoyed this, if this was helpful for you in any way, please let me know. And if you enjoy the podcast, give me a great review wherever you're listening. On a personal note, I'm going to be in January, going to be on vacation. I'm going to be out, so the podcast is going to be taking a break. You can always go back and listen to, there's a whole library. I've been consistent with this since I started every single week. And that's proof that I am consistent, and I know about consistency and habits, and I can help you do the same. But I'm taking a break, an intentional break, and I look forward to probably, I'm not going to make any guarantees because I'm open to whatever is best and going in the direction that's best for me and for everyone that I seek to serve. But I probably will be back in February or March with the new season and coming up in the new year. So I'm excited to be back. I think I'm going to miss it because I really enjoy doing this. I like you and I love you. Coach Michelle, peace out. Hey, imagine this. You're the balanced exerciser and peaceful eater you've always wanted to be without it feeling so hard, and it's such an afterthought you don't even worry about it anymore. You feel amazingly confident in your body, no matter what the scale says or what size you wear or how much you ate or how you exercised the day before, enough to do whatever you want, when you want, with the people you want. You're clear on what you're doing in your health and fitness to feel your best and live the life you really want, not what's expected of you. Why it's working for you and how to make it work exactly for your needs and your lifestyle. And best of all, you consistently practice compassion for yourself and finally feel more than okay in your body. With the Healthy Heroes, this is possible for you. If you want to become a healthy hero, go to the link in my show notes to join today. Like you, love you, Coach Michelle.